What up? Okay, so today I wanted to talk to you guys about feelings. Okay, we're gonna talk about our feelings today, okay? Definition: an emotional state or reaction. The sentence they used was feeling of joy. And then we have a belief, especially a vague or irrational one. So like the sentence would be like, I had a feeling I was being watched. Okay? All right. Moving on. I'm sorry, it's really windy. Okay. So God gave us feelings and emotions for a reason. He did this so that we can be aware. So why do people avoid feelings then? Typically it's to avoid pain, right? So essentially, if we're avoiding pain, we are blocking our own growth and our own development, okay? Because we're meant to have feelings and we're meant to feel these things for a reason. Like, they're there for a reason. It's not just because, okay? God has intentions for everything. So, I'm sorry, I'm like really battling this wind. It's driving me crazy. But I wanted to be outside. Okay. So become aware of what you're feeling and the why behind it. Now, what you do with that emotion is the million-dollar question, right? Being in tune with your own emotion actually shows a lot of strength, because you are essentially like learning to conquer your own fears, right? So okay, because when you use emotion, you're acknowledging your own, you can be acknowledging your own fear, especially if it's something you're trying to avoid, right? So acknowledging them will actually help you conquer them. Okay? Okay, so examples, like use the feeling of anger and maybe turn that into like a motivation instead. Anger is a negative feeling and we feel it for some reason, so think about the why and what caused you to be angry, and then use that as a motivation for change in a positive way, okay? And then essentially you can turn that anger into love, right? Loving yourself enough to make change will shine outward, okay? Everybody will see that, because if you're using anger, then they'll just know by your own behavior, right? Okay. So maybe you're feeling sad. Why are you feeling sad? Maybe you took a loss. What happened to create that loss? How did it start? You know, was it something that just happened instantly, or was it like something that kept growing, right? And it eventually, you lost it. So maybe you're feeling excited. Maybe you're feeling happy. Maybe you're feeling love. So all of these feelings mean different things, and we have to start listening to ourselves, okay? Trusting your own feelings and not what we are conditioned to know. It's all tied to like your instincts and your inner knowing, right? Stop trusting what man is saying and start listening to God, because he has a way of placing people, places, and things on your heart, okay? And we shouldn't ignore that. We shouldn't ignore God, because he's speaking to us for a reason, and most likely has to do with your purpose, right? Maybe you're not sure if it's God, right? So that just means you need to pray more. You need to spend more time with him so you can learn, when he is talking to you. And just like any other relationship, it takes time to grow, right? But you have to have faith. You have to have faith in that relationship, just like you would have faith in, whoever you're choosing to marry. Like, you have faith that you're going to be able to grow with them, right? So you have to have faith that it's going to work. And it'll always work with God. Like, that's a win-win situation. Like, you can't go wrong. You cannot go wrong with listening to God, okay? Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to end this. Hold on. Okay. And then, like, if there's someone confusing you, a man or a woman confusing you, most likely that's coming from the enemy, because if it's coming from God, you won't be confused. You'll know. You will know. Now, whether you fight that inner knowing or not, that's on you, but you will know. So just be aware of the deception around you and follow your own inner knowledge and your own knowing that's within you, because you do have all the answers within yourself. Okay, you just have to trust yourself. You have confidence in yourself, and you have to know. Okay, so anyways, that's all I really have on this, and I hope you guys have a good rest of the day. And yeah, I love you so much, but God loves you more.